and Brentford head to Wembley. John Rees, tell me what is in your head.
Oh, just massive relief, delighted. Yeah, it's hard. I feel quite emotional, but yeah, I mean, thank God. I really thought that the football gods were conspiring against us again. You know what I mean? Christian Norgard getting injured in a warm up, then us giving away that awful goal in the first few minutes, and then I just thought, here we go again. And yeah, to say I'm absolutely buzzing. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I said it last week. I said it last week on the show. I said losing to Bournemouth last week actually may have put us at an advantage because that meant we had to come into this game strong. Thomas Frank had to rile the players up. The players had to be on their A game, and that's exactly what they did today. If we drew last week, if we even won last week's game, we might have not come into the game as strong as we did today. You could tell from the first minute. From the first minute, you could tell we were gonna, maybe not perhaps the first minute, but after, not because it was about what 4 minutes. Danjuma breakaway, we conceded, but you could just tell just the emotion in the ground. The fans were brilliant today, and
yeah,
we ended up getting it done.
yeah. I mean that. Yeah, I mean my overriding emotion is joy, but I'm also, I'm gutted I wasn't there. I mean, I made a decision financially to get a refund on my ticket because we were struggling a bit during the pandemic, and then which meant I wasn't there today. And it would have been amazing to be there. You could feel the energy, and see the guys in the West Stand giving it all, and that's where I would have been. But hopefully my first game in the West Stand will be, against Arsenal, Tottenham, Everton.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
never know.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ollie
yeah,
Watkins come back. I mean,
yeah,
we can't sit here. We of course we can be happy. We can be happy today, but tomorrow I imagine it would be straight back to the training ground, straight back into preparing for next week. We have a season defining, club defining game next week, as we did last season, against either Swansea or Barnsley. And for the game next week at Wembley, who you want to see there, either Swansea or Barnsley, and what's your emotions for that?
it's interesting because coming into the playoffs, I said, I want anyone apart from Barnsley. But actually, I think at Wembley in a one-off game, I'd rather have Barnsley than Swansea. I just think Swansea have just got a bit more experience, a bit more nous. You know what I mean? To
I'd say a
kind
bit
of,
more like quality, like just
yeah,
individual quality.
yeah, individual quality, and also just they don't concede many. They're they know how to defend a lead, and yeah, I would actually prefer to have Barnsley, but I think whoever we play, I think it's 50-50. But if we just have to bring a 7 or an 8 out of 10 performance, and I believe in us. You know what I mean? My worry is that when the pressure's really on, that we often can't find that level. I mean, today, wasn't quite there, but we got the job done. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's see. You know what I mean? I mean, I've been I've been sort of saying to myself, really, I love the championship, and if we don't make it again this year, it'll be another great season next year. So it's not, it is a massive game, and I hate the pain of losing, when you get that close. But we'll see. Hopefully they've got enough to get us over the line this time. And just break the hoodoo, the Wembley hoodoo and the playoff hoodoo. You know what I mean? And just get it done. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you said that we need to bring either a 7 out of 10 and we get it done. I mean, I thought that today we played absolutely brilliant. I think we played brilliant. I think the one key point is our we weren't as clinical. We saw Ivan Tony missing a few.
Mm,
I think that chance where it got crossed over to him at the back post, he was trying too hard. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, and Brian and Buemo today, he's my man of the match. I mean,
yeah, me
he
too.
was
Me too.
everywhere. I
It
mean,
was.
yeah, what a player! I mean, the defenders they didn't even know it was coming.
No.
Twice, he was responsible for getting Mepham sent off. He was
Yeah,
responsible for most of the good things that happened today, and
yeah,
yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. So Buemo,
yeah.
yeah, go
He
on.
was immense, and I think to come back as well from that miss in the first. in the first leg, which everyone was talking about. And to be honest, when he missed that chance in the first leg, I thought that's probably it. Because I just thought, and I know you said you were confident coming. I wasn't coming into this game. I thought it was too close to call, and I thought, we'll probably get a lead and then they'll equalise and then we won't find a winner and then they'll win because of that miss, essentially. So, he had a lot to deal with as a young man to come into this game knowing that if we didn't make it, people would be looking back at that miss. And he put in a, absolute 9 out of 10 performance. He was everywhere. And he seemed to find another gear in his pace, like going at these defenders today, which was they couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, the guy's only either 21 or 22, so there's so much left in him, and there's so much left in our other players. We've got Josh De Silva still waiting to come back. He's 21, and Marcus Forss 21 or 22 as well. Absolutely brilliant. Do you have anything else to add?
Oh, well, what can I say? I'm just so delighted for the players. I'm so delighted for the fans that were there today. I'm obviously delighted for me, but maybe the football gods don't hate us after all. Do you know what I mean? Like we saw Vitali's goal. It was a tackle, really, wasn't it? It was,
it was just trying to get possession. He got taken out afterwards as well.
He got prodded onto his instep, and it just went in the top corner. So, and then what I don't know about you, but when Marcus Forss put that one in the back of the net, I was on the floor. I mean, it was just.
I didn't even know it went in. I couldn't believe it went in. It just didn't look right. But then the reaction from my family afterwards, everyone was jumping in the room. It was absolutely crazy. So it was brilliant. Yeah. Thank you very much, John. Thank you very much for showing up today. Come on, you bees, Brentford. Onto Wembley next week, and let's see what we can do. Thank you for watching BeesTV.
I'll be there. Yeah.
What, do you have a chance? Do you have a chance of being there?
Maybe we'll see.
We'll see. Okay, let's hope you're there, John. All right. Thanks. Thank you very much.
All right. Take care, man.
Goodbye.